ఇందాక వచ్చింది బట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు పెట్టవా ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది. ఓకేనా స్టార్ట్ అయిందని చెప్పు ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు అడిగినా
లైవ్ డోర్ దొరకదు.
Chairman sir's birthday is also. First, let us start this by wishing him so many more happy returns of the day from all of us. And I request as senior most, few of the senior most directors, Mr. Reddy and Mr. Madhusudan, please to inaugurate our office. Please.
అన్నా జరుగు జరుగు.
Let's start our auspicious day also again with the light dancing. Yeah, dancing, sorry. If I get the first film in card, so I want you to start.
Senior, then Bhatia, Ramana,
ఆయన ఇటు రావాలి నువ్వు.
Thank you.
So let's go and down one.
Sir, one more group.
Hey,
యూ కెన్ టేక్ వన్ గ్రూప్ ఫోటో హియర్ హియర్ ఇట్ సైడ్.
Yeah.
లైట్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా ఇటు
బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ వస్తుంది లైట్స్.
First, వాళ్ళందరూ ముందు ఉంటారు.
ఓకే సార్ జీ కమ్ జాన్.
జై
హలో రైట్.
आगे आ जाओ.
లోగో ఓకే ఓకే
ओके सर, ओके सर.
యా లుక్ యా looking everyone very seriously. Okay, done, sir. Thank you. ఏంది ఓకే ఆ లైట్ పట్టకపోదు. నాకు ఇదొకటి బారు అక్కడ తీసుకో ఇంకా అక్కడికి ఇంకా మొత్తం అక్కడ ఈ లైట్ తీసుకెళ్ళి నేను ట్రైపాడ్ తీసుకొచ్చుకుంటాను.
ఇక్కడ మీకు అప్రూవ్ చేయట్లేదు.
Check. Mic check. Mic check. Hello. Now people check. 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 Hello. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Check. 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 Check.
దీనికి కేబుల్ ఇక్కడ జరపాలి టీవీలో వస్తుంది.
స్వీటీ నీ ఏమో ఉంటుంది కనుక
హాట్స్పాట్ ఉంది కదా వాట్సాప్ అంత పెద్ద ల్యాగ్ ఉంది అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 4 minutes ల్యాగ్ ఉంది
4 minutes లాగా ఉండదు సార్. ఇది లైవే నడుస్తుంది మేడం. ఇదిగో.
ఇప్పుడు చూడు ఒకసారి దానికి ఫోకస్ ఓకే
Ladies and gentlemen, and all the guests here,
4 minutes lag.
good morning everyone. I hope this is the momentous occasion and this is one of the milestones that we are witnessing today here, right? Yes. Let us all give a big round of applause for what we have achieved today. And today, it's not just one, it's not just double dhamaka, it's triple talaka. Right? Can you tell me what is the triple talaka? What is the triple talaka? Anyone? Yes, our chairman's birthday, for Foundation Day, and all the above, it's our new head office inauguration day, right? Are you excited for it? And we are seeing our office here today. How beautiful it is today, right? And just see the whites here. I can see the excitement in every face of that sensing right now. It's a great pleasure to be here, and I am really enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Show that energy. Come on, are you enjoying it? That's the energy. And we'll ask just to occupy the front seats who are the back side. Pushparaj, please occupy the front seat. Sundar garu. And we definitely have planned something for you here. Be here with us, all of you, all of the audience who are on the live also, be here with us. We'll definitely try to showcase the best possible way what we have here today. Right, before we get started, does any one of you want to welcome the inauguration ceremony with the song? The beautiful song, can anyone do that? We have ladies here, girls here, and also gentlemen here. Anyone can do that? Sarita, would you like to do that? Bhati garu, Rangam garu, anyone? Sundar garu, would you like to?
I have to leave it.
Okay.
You sing it.
Yeah. Alright, I ask everyone to get seated. In very few minutes, we'll get started with the agenda and move forward.
అక్కడ వెళ్ళాలి. మరి స్పీచ్ ఇచ్చే వాళ్ళు కనిపించింది కదా అటు
కొంచెం ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మొత్తం చైర్స్ హెడ్సే కంటిన్యూ క్లోజ్ అప్ అక్కడ
వాళ్ళు క్లోజ్అప్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి వచ్చి పెట్టేస్తున్నాం వాళ్ళు
Volunteers, if you have anyone outside, please ask them to come inside.
ఇలా ఫ్రేమ్ చేసే
ఫ్రేమ్
And by the way, all of you have clocked in?
పైన లైట్స్ ఇంత చాలు
నేను ఇది నెక్స్ట్ ఆయన మాట్లాడుతున్నాను.
Yeah. Just not clock it when you are leaving. Also clock out, please.
Good idea.
Alright, before we get started, let's do some moves to get that energy and keep moving on. I want all of you keep your hand like this and say it with me, Triple Taraka. Everyone with me, Triple Taraka. Triple Taraka. That's the energy. And we also said triple celebration, but it became Triple Taraka by saying all the energy right now. I want that energy to continue on and will bring more energy to you moving sessions there. Alright, let's keep moving and let's get started. And today we have all of us with you here. All India Live we are having. Along with us we have all the Hyderabad employees present with us here today. It's a momentous occasion, as I said before. It's a milestone that we are witnessing today. I'm glad to be here. I hope all of you are having the same feeling in your mind and heart right now. So, with all the pleasure I have, I invite our chairman, Mr. Balu, to address the audience and place his inauguration ceremony. Just keep applauding.
Hi everybody. It's a very momentous occasion for me. For the campaign, personally for me, as well as for the community. And I've been thinking of what to say during this occasion. The last
On the video stream. YouTube.
I will say, I've been planning what to say on this occasion. This is the last 10 days. Whenever I find time, I used to rehearse what I should say, what I should avoid saying. But now that I am standing here, all my thoughts are just coupled. I am not sure where to start. When I started this company as a brave man in 1985, I never thought I will go this far. Now, our Prime Minister as well as the economists, they are all talking of 2047 as the end of Amrit. That means the India can grow. Along with that, we can also grow for another 25 years. So, our milestone is 2047. And we started this in 1985. So, from 1985 till now, in the 39 years, we have come some distance. And we have yet to go by another 22 years ahead of us to plan and to go further. So, I we are still miles to go. But the satisfaction is we have come this far. Now, most of you are with us since 2000. But a lot of people have joined in 2010 or even 2020. I just want to tell them how we are. When we started in 1885, where we were and where we are today. I just divided it into 3 parts. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So yesterday is about 20 years. In 1985, I just started and a single man show, a small office of less than 150 square foot. Gradually, I added 5 people. A service engineer, couple of sales coordinators. Within a year, I moved to another building, about 2,500 square foot, and increased the staff strength to about 15. I always have a feeling you should have more space so that we can appoint more people. Somewhere in 1995, we moved to another building that's about 4,000 square foot, and we were about 20 people. It's a gradual level. By 2004, we shifted to Asiuda. That's about 10,000 square foot of area, and we were having approximately 20 people. So that is yesterday. During yesterday, a lot of people joined. Most of them are beginners like me. We all joined together and planned everything, and also planned how to proceed further. And it is something like moving in a dark. Less sales experience, less product knowledge, less customer knowledge, no idea about who are the competitors, who are the customers, but some or other a passion that we should all succeed. Otherwise we cannot go back as a failure. That was the major motivation. And in the process, we added people. We added people who have got more experience than me. I was introduced into the field as a channel partner. The same, I also wanted to apply to the development of my company, Inkarp. There were 3 regional managers in Wipro Biomed, one CK in Rajan at Delhi, one Venkatesh at Mumbai, one Srinivasan at Chennai, all with 25 to 30 years of experience. They joined me as senior sales people and as a channel partner. Then we have more people, more agencies. Then Mr. Gori joined, Mr. Madhu, Mr. Reddy, and in 2000, Sridhar and Nadesh. That is yesterday. In yesterday, we achieved a sales target of less than 2 crores. The less than 2 crores was achieved in 20 years. We are all chromographers. Now we are also interferographers. So the 20 years is a baseline. A strong baseline. Financially sound, all new people, they all have their future and they thought their future is in Inkarp. And most of these people, they joined me. I was not able to approach them because they are all seniors to me in experience, not in age. But they joined and we reached the 2000. In 2000, there was a change. That I joined with professional experience. Till then, the company was run on gut feel. Now professionalism is introduced. We wanted to enlarge to other areas. Madhu went to Delhi, Reddy went to Bombay, Sridhar and Nadesh, they looked after the local and south area. Today starts, next slide, or it's only this. The today starts by 2000. The today is from 2000 to 2024, that is where we are. Since I wanted more space to add more people, from Apsiguda office of 10,000 square foot of office space, now we moved to our own office, that is Inkarp office. All along it was my property, it's a small space. Now this is Inkarp property. And from 20 to 35 people in 2000, we are now quite strong of 300 people. If we include our other group of companies like World, Spark, Advian Interchange, so we are now approximately 280 to 300 people with a sales target of 300 crores plus. And that is today. We have grown. And so tomorrow. Tomorrow is the most important. What is there in store for us for tomorrow? A year ago in our sales meeting, we had a theme, 1-500-500 by 2025. That means we should be a company of 500 people with a target of 500 crores. Maybe we have another 1.5 years to achieve that. But that cannot be the final target. The target is 2047. You have to only imagine where you want to be in this company in 2047. When I started this company in 1985, I never thought that I'm going to build a company with more than 10, 15, 20 people. It happened. We were growing. Today, this 60,000 square foot of our office is a dream. I have not even dreamt. It happened. The tomorrow gives a lot of opportunities for you. At least most of you, this is the first job. Inkarp is the first job for you. Very few people have come from other companies. You started your career here as a learner, as a junior sales executive, got promoted because of your hard work, your passion towards this industry. And now we have a lot of branch managers who have grown, lot of product managers. All along within the boundary of Hyderabad, people are moving and meeting the customer. Now opportunities are being given to them to go to Kashmir, to go to Trivandrum, to go to Calcutta, to go to Bombay, expand your reach, meet more customers, develop your career. They are fantastic. People can remain here and still we can give 500 crore in another 1.5 years time. But the opportunities are given to you for your own growth. We want that. Is there a growth in our company? Is there a possibility? That is what I wanted to tell you. Yes. I started as an individual. Then I will be telling you this example. In USA, long time ago, people ran marathon race for the industry. Somebody starts the industry and for another 20 years, he will be running the show till his retirement and the company is sold. But now the idea is changed. It's a relay race. I was running the first 5 kilometers in 20 years. It's so slow. Then the second team of 4 people, Nadesh, Madhu, Reddy and Sridhar. They were taking the running to the next level. I think they might have run now another 5, 6, 7 kilometers in the last 24 years. Everybody getting age, weak. Not every day you can go to the customer from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So we wanted another team, the next team, to take us to the next 5 kilometers. So we have added another 5 people. Earlier it is a one-man show, later it is a 5-man show, now it is a Navaratna. That means we are around for 9 people. The 9 people are now taking the company to the next level. In my estimation, in my dream, by 2027, we should add another 3. It will be 21. Maybe by 2030, the leadership team will be 16. Why? Sweet 16. After that, it could be 20, but I am not able to find it. I think there is a growth. I wanted to show you a slide. Next. That is the chairman's room. And Sarita was sitting in that chair doing some computer adjustment. I have taken the photo and put that photo in the Facebook with the caption, "You can name for chairman's position." This is in 2014. I don't know, in 2014, what was your designation? Sales coordinator. In 2024, senior manager. This is the truth. If a sales coordinator can rise to senior manager, is there a possibility that in another 20 years she can go to the chairman's post? Possibility. Next. This is Meda, Swami's daughter. This was taken in 2019. And 10 years ago, Swami is sales executive. Today, in 10 years, he has been included in the leadership team with ownership in the company. In 10 years, this is the growth. Maybe in another 15 years, he could go a share up. Maybe in 20 years, it is possible this girl can become a chairman. Also, Panya Sarvana. Megha and Panya are almost the same age. If the opportunity can be given to Megha, if there is a possibility for Megha to become a chairperson, equal opportunities are there for Panya also to become a chairperson. These are all dreams. Today we feel it's a dream. In 20 years, it is possibility. So, for every one of you, there is huge growth opportunities available in our company, and that is what I am thinking of, the future of the company. The future is yours. You have to willingly, passionately work to bring it to this level. See, people always say, in every rice you eat, your name is there. That's some kind of a saying. What I am saying is, in this building, every brick which has been laid on has got a name. And that name starts with me. I also have a share in that. Then Karuna, eldest employee, Jnana Sundarrao, Kullayya, so many other people. And I mentioned that Rajan, Venkatesh, Srinivasan, Mr. Gori, every one of them have contributed to the growth of this one. Currently our strength is about 300. And before that, another 300 people joined and left. Only few of them have left to join a competitor or join another company. Most of them have started their own and they are all highly successful. This is the line. I am very happy to tell you that this Inkarp is a training institute for people who wanted to join. I always tell people, please work for 5 years and then start your own. And we are ready to provide all kinds of assistance. After all, the aim of a politician is he has to become a prime minister. The aim of a salesperson, he has to own a company. Either you start and run a small company, develop it to this level. Or you can be a part of a bigger company, ours is a bigger company now, and you can rise together. So, the basic theme of this 15-20 minutes is just to say, that all these, a single word, is thank you for all your efforts. See, most of these things I have really not planned. I didn't have that kind of a vision. Somebody was guiding me. People are coming and joining me. And this could be only due to some support. And I thought that support is God. He has shown me a way, go this way. People will join you on the way. You can make a big company, 39, 40 years, and build some big agencies, building, etc. You all agree? It's only the God?
No.
No. Exactly. It's not God. He only said go this way. But all Inkarp joined together to build this company to today. So I can only say all glory to Inkarp. Without your efforts, we would not have come to this level. That's the end. One more slide, please. One slide, please. In 2000, we were about 30 people. I just want to add another 10. 40 is a good number. A company with 40 people. But I had a doubt whether we will be able to manage 40 people. He said, we are not managing the people. A system has to manage the people. If a system is developed, we can manage 300 people or more. So he developed a system. In 2004, when we were constructing the Abjigad office, this land was available. Simultaneously, to buy this land as well as to construct Abjigad, we didn't have that kind of a monetary power. But I didn't want to miss this property. So he negotiated the price. He arranged the loan in his name, his wife's name, in my name. Arranged the fund, bought the land. In 2010, I bought it for 50 lakhs. In 2010, the price rose to 5 crore. I wanted to sell. It's a good profit. But he said, no. I have plans for this building. I have to do something else. In 2013, he consulted architect, got government permission, started building this office, and let out a portion to get some extra finance back to the company. And the last fortnight, I don't think he left. He was here from morning 7 to night 10. If you are able to guess who he is, shout out his name. Also say, I'm going to thank you very much.
you so much, sir. I definitely connect with that. We honor the past with yesterday and we celebrate the today with what we are having, the momentous occasion today. And there is a bright future that we can see in front of us. That's very evident in front of us. And your guidance and the way you show us the pathway is definitely important for us. Thank you so much, sir. And I now invite Natesh sir to share his words on this milestone occasion.
बैग भी चाहते थे
I wish Mr. Balu a very, very happy birthday. Long life, prosperity, and continue to be part of driving force of all the current people and those who will possibly join in that happiness. That's first one. Second, with all modesty, I accept whatever accolades Mr. Balu has presented in front of everybody. I'm feeling little embarrassed because he has used the word HE in capitals, which is actually only for God. Right? HE in capital means it is the God. Right? But I'm a very small speck in the whole universe. To be equated, if Mr. Babu has equated, I attribute everything to his modesty. And his magnanimity to be equated. Though, I will always say, that can still be a driving force for me to reach somewhere near the capital HE. Okay, I'm actually, a little emotional, I would say, because because this place has been quite close to me. At home people say I've lost weight because I put all my energies here. I really don't know whether that's true or not, but then it's okay, fine. Not all times I get emotional. Okay, so somewhere, like Mr. Balu said, I've been here and all that. I think right from the time the foundation was laid here, I've been part of this in some way or the other. Right? So, and when this started, because 2012, it's now 10 years or 12 years since we actually built this structure. Right? It took 12 long years for us to spend this much money, because when we are in business of trading particularly, and when we are in sales, right, anything which brings money back is what is considered as investment. Right? That's the general trend. You put in money, you will get some money out. Then only, people would like to put money only there. But, putting money in things like this is actually you can call it in financial terms dead investment, because nothing comes out of the building, right? It's not going to generate revenue except for even appreciation will not be there, because buildings depreciate, only lands appreciate, right? So spending this much money into an infrastructure is always a big question in the minds of everybody. Do we require to put this money? In fact, amongst the leadership team, there was a lot of debate as to why we should buy this land itself. I have to go back to history. And it was only Mr. Balu who backed me in saying that no, we should invest in this land. Otherwise, it was always felt that, why should we put money in this land? Right? From there, so that has been the mindset, has always been that, do we have to put in money here? So it took 12 long years for us to reach this place of getting this beautiful office done. Right? So that's why, the emotional connect got into this, and at least 10 iterations of doing this interior work has been done. Finally, the 10th one, 10 iterations over 10 years. right? And 4 architects changed, 4 different approaches to the building. Everything happened and finally we are where we are. It is still not complete. We still have another maybe 15 days work to go here for it to be fully operational and for us to get to work. But I'm very happy that it has come to this shape. 48 hours ago, nobody would have thought that we will be even able to have a set discussion like this today. Because such was the situation here. Because a lot of people are the architects, people who have been working here, the set of people who are actually sleeping and eating and doing everything here to get this up and running. Right? So personally I feel quite gratified that we have reached where we are, at least at this point in time, though it is not complete. It's always work in progress. Right? That's point number 1. Okay, now come to this all over. That's why it is the most difficult part for me. Yeah, I'm super excited, to be in such a swanky office, which is to me, we have seen quite a few offices in our line of business, right? I can say that, maybe this is one of the very few offices in our line of business which can boast of such a interior. I don't know how many of you will agree, but as much as I have gone around, I think this is one of the best offices. We can certainly showcase this as one of the best offices which we will have. So I'm personally very happy about it. The point is that what do we do now? Right? From, as Mr. Balu said, from a small, 2-bedroom place to where we are going to occupy close to 20,000 square feet of office space here. Right? Fully air conditioned, central air conditioned. We have a huge 18-seater conference room. We have an 8-seater boardroom. We have a 4-seater meeting room. We have 2 meeting rooms in the floors. Right? We have a pantry. We have what is called the collab area. The world. This is a town hall. I don't think one can think of a vacant space like this, which we have intentionally left it open for us to hold gatherings like this, right? We have moved away from LCDs to LED screens now, no more overhead projectors. And the whole thing is very different, right? I'm sure all of you agree, right? This goes back to what we started 2 years ago, change, right? This is the one which we started 2 years ago, that we have to change, we want to be different, we want to grow, we have to change, right? The change process of that. All this is part of that idea of notion of change, right? So, my point is that, when we are moving in here, we have to change everywhere. We have to change as an individual, we have to change as our personality, we have to change the way we look at work, we have to change the way we maintain our office, we have to change the way we maintain our desk. No more, I don't think you'll ever have places now to hang your Maruti, Courier calendars and all. All that is gone now, right? There's no place anymore, right? It's all over, right? So, all this, we got to change, right? The change is Albert Einstein said, change is the only constant. It still holds good, right? We have to change, keep changing. And when we change, we have to change for better, right? As I shared in one of the meetings, right? We are an evolving animal, right? Right? So which means evolution means we are better than what we were yesterday, right? So every one of us, every one of you, please, let a little bit of, thought sinking into you when you move around this office. I'm sure many of you will not know where you will sit in this office, right? Let it be a suspense. But wherever you are going to be, right, moving around, spend a few minutes just to understand, how can I, make this place better than what it is, right? How can I be a better guy or a better girl when I'm going to sit here a couple of weeks later, right? Please have that thought in it, because everything, one of my seniors, super seniors, Dr. APJ Kalam, he used to make the statement, same India, before he boards a flight here, he will spit on the side, and he lands in Singapore, he becomes the best individual. Right? And that's the way it is. So what happens is, the environment changes. You land into Singapore, those days, right? Without your own knowledge, nobody comes and tells you, no, don't throw this here, don't spit there, right? You change it, right? So what's bringing about the change is the environment. Our attempt has been to create that environment for all of us, right? Including me, right? The key here is that, having provided this environment, please try to see how you can bring in the change in yourself, right? And believe in the fact that this will in the end contribute to your output. Your efficiency, the way you behave, the way you talk to people, right? The way you interact with people. Everything has to change. Otherwise, we don't want somebody to say old wine in new bottle, right? That's the last thing, at least I would like to be called myself, somebody say, okay, same guy, just moved from Achigoda and coming and sitting here, right? Let's at least take that resolve in ourselves that, we'll be a very different person, very different obviously for the positive, right? Make full use of the infrastructure. All these infrastructure should be used for our gain. We have a fantastic demo lab over there. It has to be fully utilized. We have a world-class training center. In fact, we have intentionally not put the display panel here. We're going to have an interactive panel over there, right? The works will be available here. But the point is, if all these are going to be idle and not used for, development of what we want to do, 500, all these are all tools for us to reach that 500. Right? The key here is the masala is all in every one of you, every one of us. Right? We have to sprinkle that bit of masala. Right? Please, make a resolve for yourself and see that you contribute as much as you can and make full use of this infrastructure to be a very better Inkarp of tomorrow. And for all the dreams Mr. Balu has about people right now, he just happened to put a few names here. But I think everyone can aim for that here, right? Obviously, he cannot be putting the names of everybody here, but everyone can have that aspiration. That is what drives you into performing better than what you are, right? So please put your heart and soul into it. See, one very good lesson I have learned, especially in the last 4 days, right? I think I would say definitely relevant to Inkarp, is that we had fights like mad, right? We were like dogs and cats, right? We were calling names at each other, right? That was the case, right? Literally, I'm telling you, we were calling names. Okay, I don't want to use unparliamentary words, but all these unparliamentary words were used here, right? But every one of them, right, ensure that in the end, this doesn't come in the way of the final product which has come here, right? Fight with the core. Maa baap jaisa baat hua hai, right? But not one soul, starting from the lowest guy who was cleaning the floor to the guy who did the final architect, right, ever did anything which came in the way of what it has resulted in. Right? This is the lesson. So they all believe that we will have differences. They all believe that, I have the right to fight with you. They all believe that I have equal right to be, shouted at by the other person at me. Right? But everyone had one common spirit, that 19th, that was the deadline given to them. 19th, we all walk out of this office giving a clean space for the owners to do their work. And they made it happen. Right? And every soul who fought like this went happily putting their hands over the shoulders of the other person. Right? It's a great lesson for us to learn. Right? We get bogged down into petty politics. Oh, I am better than you. Who are you? Who am I? Right? Let's shed all that. All this we are doing here, 12 hours a day here. Right? Personal growth is only an incidental path. Right? It actually, the personal growth follows the growth of the common cause. Right? Let's focus on that. All these will always be there. We'll fight at each other. We'll do all this. Great, no problem. Right? We got to be different, right? We got to be different. That's the way we chose this team who did this, work, right? They had a common belief that, yeah, this is it. You will not believe that at some point in time, there was a painter who was doing work here, this portion, right? The next morning, one more painter came, a new painter came in to do the work, right? I would say, in the normal way, oh no, I walk out, right? Yeah, fine, okay, fine, I do my work, you do your work, right? This guy helps him, that guy helps him, right? And then, I mean, nature, people keep, what happened? Aapko baya diya. Yeah. No, he's also my friend. He's not even a friend, huh? He said, he's also my friend. So he's also got a job. That's the spirit we all have to learn, right? Maybe if you ask me, one area of improvement, I'd say this is certainly one very big area of improvement we can bring it, right? We see ourselves as comrades, right? We see ourselves as helping each other with a common cause of 500, right? It's possible. So let's take a resolve. I mean, New Year resolution we generally don't follow, but at least a new office resolution. Let us take a resolution that I personally should not be talking negative in these occasions, but I personally felt that the energy was missing here. When we said 8:30, I would have expected that everybody is here at 8 o'clock, right? People walking at 10 o'clock, right? I mean, where's that energy, right? We got to bring in that energy. I mean, otherwise this is empty space, right? Without our energy, this is empty space, right? Let's bring in the positivity here. Let's bring in the energy, because for all this, again, E equal to MC square, we need to have energy, right? Right? The energy can come from only within, right? Our collective energies together brings in the small atoms make the molecule, the molecules make the body, right? So let's bring in those energies, please. And we are dealing with chemistry, we are dealing with atoms and the molecules every day in and day out. Right? Let's also understand that it's all running within us also. Let's share our energies, make it a wonderful place. Let this place flower into a much bigger, much brighter place. And if you ask me what would be the next goal for us from an infrastructure angle, we should have in every region an office like this. Right? That should be the next jump for us. I mean, if we can be 200, this office is going to be a 200-seater office for Inkarp. Today we are maybe 50%. Right? Our branches can be 100-seater one day. Right? And very soon, it's possible. Right? So let's, dream of this. I mean, let everybody walk out of those who are coming from outside of Hyderabad, please walk out of this place thinking that, our region should have an office like this. Right? And I can assure you that, I'll commit on behalf of Mr. Balu, I will assure you that we'll go all out to see that such an infrastructure is available for you. Right? So let's go with that spirit, right? We can showcase this place to everybody, make full use of this infrastructure and please maintain it as good or better than what it is today. That's all from my side. I've taken too much time because I actually was supposed to felicitate people who contributed to the work. Unfortunately, they're not here. Thank you once again. Thanks for being part of this big journey which Mr. Balu started in 1985. Right? And maybe it can become 59 also, right? I mean, another 3, 4, 5 decades, right? This company can grow, right? As long as human beings are alive, right? Diseases will be there. As long as diseases are going to be there will be research going on. And as long as researches happen, we will all have our bread and butter, right? That's the business we are in, right? So we are like antivirus people. Right? So, which means, there's no end to it, right? Business will grow. For all you know, maybe we will have an office in Mars someday because human beings are going to settle in Mars. Of course, yeah, it can be a reality. It can definitely be a reality, right? People are already talking about, plant growth chambers sent to NASA, space labs, etc. and all that, right? So, all this is possible, right? There's no end to it. Kajal is smiling. Maybe Kajal will be the first person to settle in Mars as a microbiologist. Right? That's the way it is going to be, right? So, the point I'm trying to say is, we are in one business, right? which will never hopefully have these swings, right? COVID idea, business, no. It's always ever growing business because we are dealing with human beings, right? And the basic tendency of human being is to not die, right? So which means diseases will be there, some solutions will come, medicines will come. If nothing comes, we will create one more virus ourselves, and then all this happens, right? It's all happens. So let's all be happy that meaning what I'm saying is we can have confidence that this business is there to grow, right? So whatever Mr. Balu talks about, it is not out of thin air. Opportunities will always keep hovering around, right? It's only a question of catching it. I will still say that as it is, we should be 500. Right? We are missing the bus. Already we are missing the bus. Right? 2,400 customers. We are addressing only 400 customers. Right? 6 times customers are still not tapped by us. Even if you tap that, right, we should be already 500. Right? So such is the opportunity. Let's make full use of it. Right? And when you have a person like Mr. Balu who will never say no to anything which we want to do to improve. Right? He is the last person to come and say, no, we should not do it. In fact, he would say, if you want to do 2, you do 4. Very few people are like that. So please make use of it. And make use of it for the benefit of one common cause, which is, right? Thank you once again. And please go around the place. Right? As I said, where you're going to sit is going to be a suspense. We will see. We'll draw lots sometime. Right? Please go around and enjoy this place, right? And the second floor is not fully ready though, but you can still walk around. A brief thing is, this is going to be the corporate office. Down will be the Inkarp regional office, and Avion Interchange, Spark Scientific. That's the way it is. Our service also, right? And our goal is to, at some point in the near future, move the existing tenants out and take over the entire building. Right? That's the goal. So when they move out, by the way, when they move out also, they're not going to close. They move out into a bigger place. Right? That's the way it is going to be. So we are all, because all these companies, we are in some way connected with them also, right? So that's the way it is. Like, when Mr. Balu put, it's a very, very important point to note, when he put a slide where, in his chair, somebody is sitting. Forget who was sitting. Somebody is sitting, right? That's the quality of a leader. To ensure that somebody takes that chair, right? Now, when you're doing it, you're putting yourself in a out of comfort zone, right? Because you got to take somebody else's chair. Otherwise, you have jobless, right? So that's the progression happens, right? You try to sit on somebody's chair. They work, not try, they work. And you work too. So you always have to have some fire under us. That is, somebody should be ready, right, to replace you, right? No individual on this earth can call themselves as indispensable. We are all dispensable resources, right? Let us keep reiterating the fact that we are dispensable resources, and we want to ensure that somebody takes my place, and I in turn aspire to take somebody else's place. When he said, he talked about one small girl, right, who should take over his chair. Right? That's the level of jump we are talking about, right? So let us make ourselves, let it be a goal for all the leaders, all the managers. Our goal should be that somebody should be taking my position tomorrow. The faster it happens, the faster you will grow, I'm telling you. Right? Please keep it also in your mind that we got to ensure that somebody makes you redundant. If you are not made redundant, then there's a problem with you. That's all I will say. That is my learning also. That is what my teachers taught me. The day you realize nobody is going to replace you, you are in trouble. Right? Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. It was really emotional, and I could feel that every sentence that is spoken there. And maybe I could, and everyone could feel that this is not just a physical space for us. It is definitely a 3-thing rule, which is igniting the growth And we can see the success happening here when we collaborate together. Because we have everywhere collaboration zones and it's completely, we team up, we get the things there. So it's that space that we are seeing. It's not just the walls and the doors. It's all in us, hearts there and our brains there that can work more efficiently and effectively there. Am I right? Yes. So with that, let's give a triple tadaka once more. Ready for that? Yes. What to do? Triple tadaka. You just do like this. Triple tadaka. Triple tadaka. Everyone with me. Triple tadaka. It's triple tadaka. Right. Okay. Now I invite Arun, and before I invite, we have something here which is visible for you. Can you tell me what is that?
Catalyst, Ravi! Ravi is omnipresent.
Anything else? Someone said catalyst? Q. Can anyone spell that? What is Q? Q line. No, we have time for that. We have food arranged. We have Q line. Don't worry. Anything else?
Hints. Q is hint.
Right. So we have Catalyst Q with us here today, and we are officially launching it. For that, to do it, I invite Arun to onto the dais.
Thank you, Ravi. So, good morning, everyone. What? It's not cute yet. Okay, so before I start speaking, I would also want to call my colleague Apurva. I don't know if she's come today. She's there. And one more Choto, Khalid.
Khalid bhai.
And Mary.
Not Ramzan Ali.
Okay, so you see the magazine here. This is an effort that I've personally started about a year back. It's a I don't know if anybody has seen Biospectra or Cutting Edge, any of the scientific magazines that come across most of the pharma companies, or if you have seen lined that in our reception table. It's pretty obvious. We've got that inspired by most of these magazines, and we wanted this to be a material where all of our principles product goes into this magazine. And we wanted one more media, one more medium where we can connect to our customer. This idea, this thought process, this came in just one fine day about a year back. That's all. I'm not a science graduate. I'm just a photographer. I have absolutely zero idea about any of the science material. So I tried my level best. In fact, I did the first draft and I gave it to Halim, asking him, can you help me design this? He gave me a brilliant output of that design. But I still didn't know if my articles that I've written was actually right or not. So we dropped the plan just about a year back. Recently, about I think 3-4 months back, Speco Biotech, I spoke to Arvind as well as Janani. I was telling them that, somehow I was not very convinced. I picked up this plan, but I dropped it because I was not able to proceed further. They helped me. In fact, they also gave me some suggestions how to groom it, and the major effort that we have put in is Apurva. She's been the brains. She's been all the effort behind this magazine right now. In fact, all the articles that she's been writing for this issue, this is the first issue, and a couple of issues that we have taken from the principal side as well. And we have put together. There has been a lot of editing that has happened, content rewriting, rephrasing, design checks. Maybe around 11 to 12 days, I think the team has been working very closely, and we've got the complete magazine out right now. We've got about 2,500 copies. We're ordering 500 more copies already before even the launch is happening. That's how we see these magazines to go out. So, couple of things before I hand this mic over to Apurva to speak. What I would request you to do is, from across the branches, every salesperson, every service guy, pick up one magazine, just go through the magazine. I know it's going to be, for me, a life science product like Anbio is going to be over my head. I don't understand. But we have tried to make it, keep it as simple as possible for people to at least understand the basics of what the product is. So we have tried to, go as simple as possible. Just go through, get through all the pages, just read through that. There are some designs, you can enjoy the designs also. And know what is that issue all about. Give it to the customer. Just tell them that this is our own in-house Inkarp magazine, and if in case you would like to get a copy of that every bi-monthly, which is going to be every once in 2 months, please give me a business card. And just take the business card, take a photo of that, and you can WhatsApp it to Apurva, or you can even mail it to Apurva. That is the cost of the book that we have currently, because we need data. We need to go back to the same customer. We need to understand that customer's research applications. We need to understand what kind of research he is doing. And we can also feature the customer's application into our magazine. These are efforts that Apurva will take forward ever since you give the business card. So please take this magazine seriously. I do not want to see any magazine lying on the floor. Take it really seriously. There has been a huge cost involved in this, and it's going to be a lifetime cost. Getting into an in-house magazine doesn't mean that I'm printing 2,500 copies and I'm done. No. I'll have to start doing this every bi-monthly, which means every bi-monthly my copies are going to keep increasing. There is huge cost. There is huge efforts. There are a lot of man hours being put in. The other day I was speaking to someone, they were saying you have a lot of back office staff who's probably, not generating revenue. Yes, we do, but there is an indirect revenue. These are the team that is going to help the sales and the service team to get more customers. Maybe not directly, but indirectly. So the more data you bring in, there is going to be more data that is going to generate it by the digital marketing, and the leads will come to you back. So my request is, please take these magazines and give it to the customer. Help us with the business card, just not the business customer contact details. Just directly help us with the business card. Also, the Catalyst Q magazine ebook is already live today in the Inkarp website. We have a special tag there for Catalyst Q. If you or anybody, whether it's going to be the principals or the customers, go there, you'll be able to see the ebook as well, the soft version of the same thing. Alright? Thank you so much. Over to Apurva in case he has something.
Thank you, Aaron. So, I wanted to thank Arun actually today, because he's been so monumental. It did not seem like as a manager, of course, but there was too much effort from your side also, and too much support that you have given after the magazine has come out. During I was doing it, I did not expect that kind of support initially, and thank you. And the content looks black and white without the designer. Halim has put tremendous effort and too many corrections.
Annoying days.
Yeah, annoying days, but the result is amazing. And I need all of your support. Catalyst Q needs all of your support. This is the first time for us, first time for Inkarp, first time for everyone that such an magazine is coming out. And as Arun said, we need business cards, we need customers. That is where the true effort will shine.
We need content.
We need content also, yes. And I'm happy to take feedback and ideas from anybody after you have a look at this magazine. So I can also get some creative content. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, and hope all of you have corrected Catalyst. But just one word ahead, Catalyst Q. Okay. So let's read this Catalyst and get into the Catalyst next time. Okay. Right. So I request all the branch officers to get ready for the cake cutting. Take 5 minutes and we'll be back right in front of you. We'll realize the cakes here.
ఆయన లేపన్నా నిద్రపోయి
So for the inauguration cake, may I please invite all the current leadership team to do the honors, please.
I don't have the heart to cut.
Deserves to be cut.
I don't have the heart to cut that.
That is born to get cut. No, please.
No.
Okay.
They are meant to be cut.
Please. The destiny is to be cut. Sir. You're standing as if
We will not cut the building.
connection with this. This one or that one? Not that one.
We'll not cut the building. Give it to Rakesh first. All of you, whether you eat the others or not, please have a piece of this because I want this Inkarp to go into everyone's stomach.
For the Foundation Day cake, may I request Hari, the oldest employee, and Subhashni, our new HR,
Newest
to
HR.
do the honors, please. Please keep the cake to each other so that we will understand that you are going to be there for a long time. Nishwa, feel it.
This right only my wife has. Hari came like challenge. चलेगा.
No, he's telling that because she's going to come here.
Hey, I meant it. Because she is watching the YouTube.
Whose whistle was it?
Sparky.
I hope all the branch offices have also cut the cakes and celebrated with this. Thank you so much. All India branches taking a pride of cake and celebration with this cake.
Answer to the
No, 2 minutes. Just check your.
Nobody likes Inkarp. No,